Hi, I'm Ernie Conover. Making curved pieces for a piece of furniture, for a boat, for whatever, can be a difficult task. Of course, you can steam bend a piece, but that takes a lot of equipment and you have to figure how much the wood will spring back after steaming. Another good scheme is to cut the piece from solid wood, which we certainly could find a piece of wood as thick as this drawer front. But you run into trouble because the long grain of the wood runs like this through the piece, and so you have short grain in these areas and it's prone to breaking. Certainly wouldn't be good for a canoe rib. A great solution is what's called bent or stacked laminations. By taking a series of thin pieces, as I have here, I can put glue between them and press them together in a form and get a strong piece. To do this, we build a form. I made this one out of a piece of poplar, which I glued up with quick and thick. 5 minutes later, I had it in the bandsaw and was cutting this curve in it. And I laid the curve out by putting some stops at each edge here, and then bending this back and tracing a line. Once the form is built, I fared this out with a compass plane, but a sander would do just as well. And now I can stack these up and push them down with glue between them and clamp them, and I'll have a bent piece that will stay bent forever, stronger than solid wood. It's a great way to make curved pieces. Okay, I've cut the center section out of the piece I bandsawed away, and this will allow me to stack these pieces here once I get glue between them, and very quickly bring this whole assembly right up nice as pie. Okay, I have everything laid out on the bench. I have paper down to protect it from the glue. And our next job is to put even coats of glue between all the pieces and put them up against the form. To keep them from sticking against the form, we're going to use a little wax paper that I purloined from the kitchen. So Titebond 3 is our best choice for this because it has a long open time and it has walnut shells in it which give it a nice brown color and hides the glue lines a little better. So I'm now going to use a brayer, which is just a rubber roller, and this will give me very even coatings of glue. We'll put our piece of wax paper in there. Put our pieces down, center them up, end to end, top to bottom. Put our block in place. We can see our line through the wax paper. And now we just clamp it up. Okay, we need at least 12 hours and better 24 hours drying time, and we'll see what we get. Okay, this is dried overnight. Just before I left the shop last night and after I turned the cameras off, I wasn't happy with the way these were adhering to each other, so I added 2 more clamps to get us a little better pressure on all the pieces. So we can take our clamps off now. And our wax paper kept this from sticking to the form, and we now have a curved drawer front that's stronger than solid wood. This doesn't flex at all. And that's because the glue in between all of these pieces has really set this piece of wood, and it'll stay that way forever. Great way to make curved pieces. Give stacked laminations a try.